What's up, Gamecocks? I'm Jolles.
And I'm Hannah Perala. Welcome to the very first Carolina calendar of the fall semester in the Kennedy greenhouse in the midst of Hurricane Dorian.
Yeah, quite the hurricane outside, right? Look at that.
We're here keeping you up to date on events happening around campus and in Columbia. And let me just say, there's been a lot. We've been back for 2 weeks, and everything's happening.
Yeah, I know. It's just been a loaded 2 weeks, but that's why we start 2 weeks in, so we don't have to cover all of the stuff, because that would be great. We'd have a 2-hour-long show if we did that. So.
Well, welcome back to Carolina Calendar. So Ward, how was your summer?
You know, it's pretty good. I stayed in Columbia, my
really?
job here. I was an orientation leader. It was really
Did you
fun.
like it? He would be an orientation leader.
I love seeing all the little freshies, and they're just so excited to be here. It just makes me so excited about it too. What about you?
Heart. I mostly stayed in Charleston, did some table waiting. I laid low, a lot of sleeping. In college you don't sleep that often, so I did a lot of that. So I'm glad to be back though. The grind it's here, and I'm here for it. So.
Yeah, well, let's get it started. So our first event of the semester, and this is honestly one of my favorite. It's actually happening tonight, and the shuttles will begin at 7:30, and I want to see everybody there because I will be there, and I'm sure you'll be there too.
I'm gonna be there too.
It is
really
another
excited.
edition of Thursdays After Dark. They're getting it started really early on in the semester to get all those freshmen involved, and it's going to be at Escapology. And if you don't know what Escapology is, it is a bunch of escape rooms that are really interesting. I just did my first escape room.
Did you really?
I just did my first escape room last month.
Was it good? I've never done one. Is it good?
It was honestly, I don't know what I was expecting, but I really was not expecting what happened. I was handcuffed and chained to a wall and blindfolded.
Are you sure this was an escape room?
Yes, I'm serious. And it was there was a weird satanic cult
50 Shades
theme.
of Ward, folks.
I'm hoping that Escapology can live up to my expectations because it was such a great, it was so great. And it's free. It's
as long
free
as
for
no
all
one's
students.
chained to a wall.
It's free for all students with a Carolina card here at USC. So I totally suggest everybody, the shuttles actually leave from the Horseshoe tonight at 7:30. So if you want to go to the escape room for free, check that out.
Bring
it's going to be great.
I'm very excited. I am going. I'm bringing some friends, but I'm definitely very excited
I'll see you there.
for this escape room. In other news, Alpha Epsilon Delta Back to School Blood Drive with Red Cross is happening. It started today, I believe, at 10 a.m. and it went until 4. It was the first of many this semester. It took place in 2 locations across campus, the Russell House Ballroom, I believe, and then in an outdoor bloodmobile, of all things. Doesn't that sound fun?
I didn't see it. I usually see the bloodmobile, but I didn't see it this time.
I haven't even heard of the bloodmobile, but it sounds real
You've never seen it? It's the big red bus, the blood bus.
That sounds disgusting. But I love donating blood, so you know what? Do it for the cause. That was outside in front of the Close Hip building. So a lot going on. If you missed it today, no worries. It's happening across campus. And just giving blood is just a great way to give back to the community. There's a lot of blood in us humans, and we need it to survive.
Yeah.
So.
And that big blood drive in November, especially,
Are you excited
is
or
what?
what?
The Carolina Clemson game is
This
the
is
most,
it, folks.
rivalry week. We take that really seriously here. There's a huge blood drive during November. If you didn't get to give blood now, no worries. Donate blood as much as you can, especially when we're competing against Clemson in November.
This is it? And we donated 1,700 pints last year?
It's literally
it's crazy.
People go crazy. My friends went last year and fainted. They gave so much
Can
blood.
you imagine?
I don't
See,
even know
you know
how
what?
that
Go
works.
Carolina. We can do
It
it.
was crazy.
Just show up this year.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. Blood drives. It's where it's at. In other news, the school year's back, and of course with that comes Russell House movies, brought to us by Carolina Productions. I know that we love Russell House movies.
We love Russell House movies here at Carolina Calendar. We totally sponsor them. Everything Gamecock Entertainment.
They're happening this Friday through Sunday. It's bound to be a great time. In fact, I already went twice this semester.
Okay, what's the movie? What's the movie this week?
This upcoming weekend, Aladdin, I believe, is the first one. I believe it's just Aladdin.
It's the first one or the remake?
It's the remake, I believe.
It's the remake.
Can I confirm with my producer? Yes, it's the remake.
It is the remake of Aladdin,
featuring Will
not
Smith.
the OG.
If you've ever wanted to see Will Smith rap, but blue, this is your chance.
Okay. I've actually I've
Have you
actually
seen
never,
Aladdin?
I've never even seen the original Aladdin.
Oh, Warren,
everybody's like,
that's
what?
awful. That's
yeah,
really
it's apparently
bad.
like one of the best
It
ones.
had like Robin
but-
Williams. Oh my God, that's awful. Well, I saw the new one, and I'm a film major, so let me just, it was okay, but I would definitely recommend seeing it. If you just, if you've seen the old one, go see the new one. It's something fun. I think you'll enjoy it. A lot of bright colors. The costume department had a great time. Off with this. Keep going, Warren. Keep going, Warren. But this is happening Friday through Sunday.
Wow.
With the Carolina card.
I'm excited. I will probably have to stop by and see it and see what I'm missing, but I feel like it would just not do justice to the original if I didn't see that one
I feel like
first.
you have to see it. It's happening at 9 p.m. and I believe they're also doing popcorn, which is really great. Just last weekend I went and we saw the movie Us by Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
Like Get Out, and they gave us so much free popcorn. It was insane.
That
It
was a good
so
movie.
good. It was a good movie. I don't know.
That was good. All right, well, after the break, you will hear from our SGTV News 4 reporter, Ali Catone.
Hello and welcome to Monday Night Mashup.
Welcome to a special first edition of Carolina Calendar. This is News Wrap.
All that and more coming your way on Friday Morning Live.
I love News 4 because it's helped me realize what I want to do after college and my career and really gotten me close with everyone around me. Workers were inspecting the hole Tuesday and discovered the 2 by 3 foot wide tunnel. What just happened?
We're in single digits up in Minneapolis and Chicago, 4-degree high for today.
I love News 4 because I get to do what I love, predict the weather. I get to make my own weather models, and I get to hang out with a lot of great people here. It's a really great time.
It's gonna be looking pretty nice. Low 60s is your high, 60 for today.
I love News 4 because it's a great professional experience. It gives me stuff for my reel, and it's such a great community. I just love coming here every single week. Looking forward to working with everybody and seeing everybody.
We hope to see you again next semester, but until then, make sure to tune into our Facebook page for videos posted throughout the week.
No matter what you do in news or in SGTV in general, like, you can find something for you and find something that, you like and also is going to help you further your career.
I didn't really get started until halfway through my first semester. And now looking back, I pretty much owe my entire college experience so far to SGTV.
I love being at SGTV because it's filled with passionate people who love what they do here, with whether it's news, entertainment, whatever section, and you'll find the most amazing people here.
The Trump administration and lawyers for CNN are waiting for Judge Timothy J. Kelly to decide on one of CNN's journalists being suspended.
I love News 4 because I get to work with news directors like you, Spence, and also it's just it's a place where everyone loves broadcasting and news as much as you do, so what more could you ask for?
I'm SGTV News 4 reporter Ali Catone. It's no surprise that Hurricane Dorian has had us all occupied the past few days. It was categorized yesterday as a Category 2 hurricane hitting the Florida coast and is still a Category 2 and is sweeping through the Carolinas. Today happens to be the day it's hitting us here in Columbia, and we are here live from the greenhouse to bring you Carolina Calendar. As far as school is concerned, there have been closures all around us, but unfortunately U of SC decided to stay open today. Did you guys see the tweet from Drinking Ticket last night?
Did I ever?
Yeah, there was. I feel like honestly, this happens like every single time that we're like,
But
oh, is school
usually
gonna
they're
get?
right.
Is school gonna
Usually-
get closed?
Well, I'm
I don't
surprised because
know.
last year we had the whole week off with no problem, and then this year they couldn't even give us a day off.
I'm not saying rely on Drinking Ticket, but
Yeah, as the weatherman,
my faith is gone.
different situations, different scenarios call for different things, but honestly, very surprised that we're even here right now.
You think?
Yeah.
So I think so. I mean, it was like I think they're being more cautious after what happened last year with the whole, we
So
canceled
many
school
days,
for a
which is
week,
drained.
and then they canceled, and then at the end they were like, actually no, we're gonna have class on Friday.
Oh, I remember that.
I
So many people were at
remember
home and like getting
Everyone was like,
stressed
how
out
do I
about
get
coming
back?
back.
Yet? It was just like that
Yeah.
was a ridiculous
It was
thing.
a mess.
But I mean, the whole Twitter thing was the whole discussion of if Richland County closes, well we close, and then like the Richland County schools closed, but not the government, which is what we rely on because we're
Yeah.
a state-run.
Well, at
Organization
least
or
tomorrow's
whatever.
Friday. That's like the best.
I know, that is
day.
one
honestly,
plus side
I'm
of this.
so
Right
ready.
about
This has
that.
been
Me
the
too.
longest week of my life, and we didn't even have class on Monday.
I know.
So-
follow,
I know, we really can't complain.
honestly, yeah. You know what? We're at the end of the week. We're here. And to follow all things News 4 related, or to keep tracking Hurricane Dorian with us, make sure to follow us on Twitter at SGTV News 4. So an update on our new university president. This is on a serious note. So the university has chosen a new president, if you hadn't heard. Robert Caslin, a former 3-star Army general, has now become the 29th president in our school's history. Now this, of course, happened after a contentious debate that centered around political disputes. If you remember, he was initially in a pool of candidates last spring, but after not reaching a unanimous decision, they put him in place as sort of an interim, they put in place an interim president. And then, of course, Robert Caslin is now our president. Any thoughts on that?
You know, leaving politics aside and everything and how the situation came to be, I think it's really best that, you know, nobody really knows this guy. Nobody really knows. You know,
Exactly.
we do know that he was, you know, his credentials and everything and like what he stands for. But how good of a president will he be?
He's
Who
got
knows?
yeah,
You know?
we'll see.
I mean, it was kind of a shady situation of how he ended up getting into
Definitely. I
office.
remember over
which
the
is
summer
like-
hearing all about
over
it.
the summer, I mean, that
The
was just a
articles,
disaster.
yeah.
I was expecting to come back and there'd be like riots and stuff.
Well,
but I guess that like
apparently there were on campus over the
Really?
summer. There were several. Like,
Actually, I
planned
heard about that. I remember
protests.
hearing all these protests.
I was here.
but-
Yeah,
So,
there were
yeah.
lots of protests and stuff, but I mean,
There's a
nothing
lot-
when we came back. I
There
was expecting
wasn't.
when all the students come back.
Yes.
That, like there was going to be this big to do, but
Yeah,
I
it's
think a
kind of
lot of
been
people are in the
quiet
same in the same mindset as us. You know, let's give the guy a chance at least and see what happens.
I
you
saw him
know,
at First
and
Night
then we'll
Carolina.
decide.
He seemed really like he's definitely trying. You know, like there's.
Well, that's good.
He's really trying to
Yeah.
bond with the campus. So I think at the
See
end of the
where it
day,
goes.
give
Yeah.
him, there's a lot going
We'll
on.
give him a chance.
Give him a chance.
We'll give him a chance.
Exactly.
We might not be that happy, but
We'll see what happens.
we'll act like we're happy.
Exactly.
We got to give him a chance at least. You know?
I agree with
All
that.
right. Well, on a lighter note, the first home game this Saturday.
Excited.
This
You guys
Saturday,
ready?
Charleston Southern is who we're playing. You know, after the game last week, a lot of people.
Last week was a
people are saying, you know,
disaster.
oh, are we gonna? Do we have a chance against Charleston Southern? And honestly, like, I'm scared.
Oh,
You know, I'm really excited about the whole energy and everything behind the first football game.
It
It's
is.
always a great
I know.
time. You will definitely.
Carolina.
Sadly, it's a noon
definitely
game, though,
see
so
it.
It is
hopefully
a
it's
noon
not
game.
It's
too
at
You
hot.
have to
noon.
consider the drawback of that. I mean,
It's at noon, which
Carolina
is
at
They
noon?
always do that. You know, they
Will
always
it
do
be
that.
at
At
noon?
they always do that at the beginning of the semester when it's literally the hottest that it will ever be. And they're
And
like,
everyone's
we're going to put it at noon. I guess because
sweating
the
in the
team
stadium.
is,
it's going to
you
be
know,
time. It's the
not that
experience, you
big a
know.
deal.
We're
It
here
really
for
is.
Exactly.
And hopefully it'll be quick since, is it even televised? Who knows?
I don't know.
Honestly, Charleston Southern.
Yeah, I don't know either, probably not.
Probably not.
Difficult to
But
say.
the big story
I know. I'm ready
is
for
about
this.
Jake Bentley.
I know.
Jake Bentley, did he break his foot? Did he really
Or is
break
it
his
all
foot?
fake?
No.
No. You say
You're
no.
saying
Why do you
no?
say that?
I'm just.
I mean, I see, you know,
Or okay, let me rephrase. It's really convenient
Yeah, that happened
that
right
Jake
now.
Bentley's foot is broken.
but the big deal though is that Ryan Olinsky will be starting for
I
the
know.
first home
What are your
game.
thoughts on that?
I
He's
hope
a
he
new-
can
he's
turn
a
it
new
all
guy.
around for us,
I know.
but we need
Little
it.
freshman.
Telling
Maybe
you, that UNC game was rough.
maybe he'll be
Really
able
bad.
to turn the tide. You know? Hey,
I'm excited
We'll
to
see.
see. It's something fun.
that's true. And for complete coverage on all highlights of all Gamecock athletics, be sure to check out SGTV's Capital City Sports.
All right, and if you're opting out of the football game this weekend, you can head over to the Soda City's Farmers Market. To all the freshmen new on campus, you must go check it out. It's on Main Street, right side of the Capitol, every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Soda City is so fun every time I go.
It's the best.
They have so many different types of food, and the best part is all the dogs there.
I was about to say
It's
that.
the
I
It's
know,
the dog.
I
You
love the
always say
dog.
that when you're
That's
all-
one thing about being at schools. I always miss having my dog and
Yeah.
being able to like pet him.
And
so
there's
it's
so many
exciting.
dogs everywhere.
Literally every time you turn
It's
around,
the
there's a
best.
new dog, and they're so
And like the
cute.
street
Ice
music
cream,
and the
like the
food is so
food.
good.
Oh.
Have you ever seen like the little kids that'll perform too? They'll like either like
Yes,
kind
I'm
of sing.
going.
It's so cute. I
I'm
love it.
definitely going.
To
Wow.
everyone who had to evacuate because of the hurricane, we hope that you are staying safe and that your homes and loved ones are all okay. For SGTV News 4, I'm Hannah Perala.
And thanks so much for watching our special hurricane edition of Carolina Calendar. I'm Allie Catone.
And I'm Jolles. We'll see you next week. Stay safe and stay cocky, Carolina.